Luxury is certainly not the word that ought to characterize a jail. Yet imagine a scenario where we disclose to you that there are some that are routable in a way that is better than your own home. That's right, there are a few prisoners who are partying hard in their cells and basically living their life to the fullest, even inside a jail. Before we start with this exciting video, you better click that subscribe and the like button because we're going to see the most luxurious jail in the world. Number 10. Bestøy Prison, Norway. Norway's way to deal with criminal equity centers around change on the prisoners instead of exhausting punishment. Even though Agder is a high-security prison, many people would hardly distinguish Bestøy Prison with an occasional camp because of their minimum security facilities, and others would call it luxury. Prisoners on Bestøy remain in a straightforward wooden cabin featured with convenient furniture and TVs. Many go through their days working on the island in exchange of wages to be spent on the prison shops. The most controversial fact is that these prisoners are influenced to spend their time outside of their cell so they can have more fresh air. But hey, at least this method works because recidivism has fallen 20% after 2 years that this rule is applied. That's many times lower than in the USA. Number 9. Champ de Lyon Prison, Switzerland. Champ de Lyon Prison in Geneva wasn't intended to be luxurious and comfortable at first, and then they used to be like any other typical jail, with lots of issues including overcrowding, with disease, creating riots, and many other things until the nation committed to pay $40 million for its facelift and change it 180 degrees. After it's renovated, the new jail features a wider room, spacious places, and clean bathrooms where prisoners can enjoy and feel its cleanliness, and overall there's many other things that have been renovated, making it look and feel like a 3-star hotel. Not bad for a prison, but it's not the best in this list. Number 8. HMP Addiewell, Scotland. Located in the near village of Addiewell in West Lothian, Scotland, HMP Addiewell is properly operated by a private company, Sodexo Justice Services, and it's contracted to the Scottish Prison Service. The jail holds grown-up guys who have been indicted just as those being hung on remand. There's lots of controversy surrounding this jail due to its luxurious feature where there is private bathrooms that are connected directly to the bedroom, flat-screen TVs in the cells, and there's also a complete setup for prisoners to use. It's known that the jail influences each of its capable prisoners to sharpen their skills, like improving their productive skill building for at least 40 hours every week, because their main objective is to help prisoners transition back to civilian life. Is this prison not too controversial for you? Then keep watching because VA Foolsbeetle must shock you. Number 7. HMP Berwyn Prison, UK. Being a Class C prison in Wrexham, which is to be the largest prison ever found in Europe, since they can hold up to 2,106 people at once. It will be home to lots of criminals indicted for theft, equipped burglary, and different offenses. First introduced in 2007, this prison has quite a unique type of jail because every 2-man room has a telephone to call their families, almost similar to Justice Center that we'll talk about next in the list. A full-built computer that unfortunately can't have access to the internet, private toilet, and a shower. Also, staff were supposed to knock on their room before entering. If they felt the need to, they were given access to the sports center and library. The thought is to give detainees the expectation that they can have a superior life later on, to prevent them hurting themselves or staff. Prisoners will be urged to devise their own prize plans and punishments, and the most shocking thing is that there's even a specific rule that the staff cannot even call them prisoners or offender. Instead, they're referred to as men. Number 6. Justice Center, Leoben. This structure was finished in 2004 and it's situated in Leoben, Austria. The prison was planned by widely acclaimed architect Joseph Hawkinson. From the exterior, the building looks more like a shopping mall instead of a regular block, which is called Prison to Hold Criminals. There is a quote that is worth looking from the exterior that says, "All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights." This really matched the prison's goal, which is to consider this place as a rehabilitation center that aims to make inmates feel like they're as comfortable as they're in home, and so that criminals can think about the crimes that they had committed and regret them. It sounded quite harsh, but a really unique way to deal with prisoners. And hey, at least this prison looks better than any other public school that I've ever visited. This is where it's almost similar to HMP Prison because prisoners have their own private bathroom and private kitchen, but the best thing here is that prisoners can walk freely and inside the building, of course. Number 5. Aranjuez Prison, Spain. Going to jail means that you must leave your family behind and outside the bars, especially the pain that parents feel when they're separated from their kids. But that doesn't occur at all in the jail in Spain, where the idea is for kids to have a strong bond with their imprisoned parents while youthful enough to not completely get a handle on the truth of jail at all, and to educate the parents for parenting skills while looking for recovery. Neither the jail therapist nor the guardians themselves think it is an ideal circumstance to have in there. Yet they state it beats the torment of division in the family. It's not the best way to bring and make the kids stay in there. However, the kids can stay with the parents until they're the age of 3 or above to be taken good care of by the parents' relatives. Number 4. JVA Fuhlsbüttel Prison. JVA Fuhlsbüttel Prison is a prison that maybe is simplistic, but also offers luxurious features, and it's home to some long-serving prisoners who appreciate open cells that have beds, a lounge chair, and a private shower, a private telephone in each room, and an abundant amount of sunlight. Among many other features in this prison, the one that stands out is that they gave their prisoners a washing machine. Yes, you heard that right, a washing machine so prisoners can do their own laundry. In addition to that, prisoners are given access to a meeting room and a recreational room so they can stay fit even in prison. Oops, we almost forgot to mention that if the prisoners are bored and have nothing to do, they can still enjoy a magnificent view from the window, giving them a refreshing sensation. Number 3. Sollentuna Prison, Sweden. Most people think of prison as a boring place to stay, but probably not in this one, because Sollentuna is a top-of-the-bar prison in Sweden, incorporating cells with super comfortable beds and private bathrooms. After detainees hit the gym, they can prepare up a feast in the best in-class kitchen prior to kicking back and staring at the TV on the lounge chair and enjoying the show. Keep watching because this feature is still considered as noob compared to Pondok Bamboo Prison. But the main disadvantage in these cells is the staff specialists mention that each square inch of the jail can be seen on a surveillance camera, resulting so every activity of the prisoners are always being watched. Number 2. Halden Prison, Norway. Surrounded by plentiful greenery and normal light in bounty, Halden is known as the most sympathetic jail on the planet for a reason. Built in the middle of the woods, the design of the prison is to keep much nature within the prison walls. There are many trees, uneven grounds, blueberries, and adders. It would be easy to run and hide, but nobody does. Each prisoner appreciates agreeable quarters with relative security. Ability building classes, a rec room loaded with TV shows, motion pictures, and computer games, a completely prepared recreational center, and a real working music recording facility make this jail each long-serving prisoner's fantasy. During the day, prisoners frequently associate with the guards. It very well may be over waffles and espresso, supper, volleyball, or simply easygoing discussions. Numerous territories have no observation cameras, and detainees can somewhat move around freely. Many have commented that the prison is too luxurious and it doesn't count as punishment for the prisoner, but the owner of this prison stays with the goal that they want the prisoners to get back into a normal life as soon as possible. Number 1. Pondok Bamboo Prison, Indonesia. While a lavish way of life comes with a pretty high price, corruption is one of them, the Pondok Bamboo Prison is a ladies' office completely outfitted, including air conditioning, a fully built kitchen, refrigerator, and a bathroom equipped with heated showers to karaoke machines and nail salons. It must be really nice to have karaoke time in the prison to kill boredom. Excellence beauty treatment and recreational classes in this place full of gardens with complete scripture for entertainment is undeniably a comfortable place to stay in. All of this facility is only available if you are able to bribe the guards for 200 to 500 million rupiah or 14,000 to 35,000 US dollars. And the more money you can offer them, obviously, the more facility you can get. The worst thing that can happen is that the prisoners is able to come and go to the prison as they wanted. How crazy is that? All of these jails are considered luxurious jails. Which one was your favorite? If you like this video, then you must be interested to click one of these videos popping up on the screen because I'm sure you're going to like it too. See you in the next video.